I get it. Me and my girlfriend, we met on Hinge. And Hinge, this is funny, they claim to be the app that's made to be deleted. I just wish she would also delete it. I'm kidding. It's actually a cute story. She says she likes to keep the app to look back at our old conversations and keep in touch with her friend Hunter. Are you guys ready to see an awesome band tonight? I'm super excited. Happy Father's Day to my dad. I love him. It's great. You're going to love him too. He is the Velvet Fog. He's old blue eyes. He's everything put together. What else did he pay me to say? Kidding. It's going to be great, you guys. It's going to be the best time ever. I want to introduce you to Jerry Costanzo's Gotham City Swingers.
will fly, let's fly away. If you could use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, we'll fly, let's fly away. Come fly with me, we'll float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's an 8-boy band, and they'll do their flutes for you. Come fly with me, we'll take off in the blue. Here we go. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide so starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear all the angels cheer, 'cause we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. I'll just say the word and we'll beat your bird down to Acapulco Bay. It's so perfect for a flying honeymoon. I'll let you say, come fly with me, we'll fly. Let's fly, come on, Eric, let's fly. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, baby, we gonna glide so very starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so very near. You may even hear a bunch of angels cheer just because you're together. Weather-wise, it's such a crazy day. Just say the word and we'll beat your bird down to Acapulco Bay. It's so perfect for a flying honeymoon. They do say, come fly with me, we'll fly, let's fly. Pack up, let's fly away. And don't tell your papa, please. He won't be mad. Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Thank you so much. What do you think of this band? Wonderful. Yes, that first tune you heard was our theme song. It's called Session at Pete's Pad. It's from the Henry Mancini TV show back in the 60s. What was the name of that show, Kevin? Peter Gunn. Yeah, Henry Mancini. Anyway, my name's Jerry Costanzo. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Let's hear it for my son, Chris. Hey, made us smile before we got started here. Happy Father's Day. And thank you, Chris. That was great. Wonderful. But anyway, thank you for coming to the show. We've got a lot of great music for you today. I call the show Sinatra Inspired because, you know, we play some tunes that inspired me from Sinatra, plus tunes he did, plus other great singers that inspired me as a singer throughout the past 25, 30 years. So you're going to hear a lot of great stuff. So we're going to go right into our next great tune. This is a little ballad of a tune from my first CD called I Thought About You. I took a trip on a train and I thought about you. I passed a shadowy lane and I thought about you. 2 or 3 cars parked under the stars, winding stream, moon shining down on some little town, and stop that we made, oh, I thought about you. And when I pulled down that shade, you know I really felt blue. Then I peeked through the cracks and looked at those tracks, the ones going back to you. And what did I do? I thought about you. You know, I really felt blue. Then I peeked through the cracks and I looked at those tracks, the ones going back to you. And what did I do? I thought about you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. That's a tune that Frank Sinatra did, but it was also done by many other great artists. And that particular arrangement was inspired for me by the great Johnny Hartman. Does anybody know who Johnny Hartman was? Yeah. All right. Got some jazz fans in the room. Very good. Great. Anyway, let's get right to it. We've got a lot of music to cover here, a lot of ground. Here's a Sinatra classic, and this was an old Gershwin tune, and it was arranged by the great Neil Hefti, this particular arrangement, and I had it rescored for the five horns. I get no kick from champagne, beer, alcohol, it doesn't move me at all. So tell me why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some folks, they go for cocaine, not me. I'm sure that if I took even one whip, it would bore me terrifically too. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me that you obviously do not adore me. I get no kick in a plane high with some gal in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. Yet I get a kick out of you. Here we go. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me that you obviously do not adore me. I get no kick in a plane. Flying too high with some guy in the sky is my idea, nothing to do. And I get a kick. You give me a boot, I get a kick out of you. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Once again, Brian Clancy on the alto saxophone. Let's hear it. All right, here's a tune. Here's a tune from my second CD. It's called Can't We Be Friends, and it's actually the title track of the CD. This tune, and this tune kind of brings into view my romantic failures in life. You know, you want to go out with a girl, and you know, you get all spruced up, spend a whole bunch of money, and then, you know, at the end of the night, she just doesn't, just wants to go home, and you're standing there with an empty wallet. I took each word she said as gospel truth, the way a silly little child would. I can't excuse it on the grounds of youth. I was no babe in the wild, wild wood. She didn't mean it, I should have seen it, but now it's too late. I thought I found the gal of my dreams. Now it seems this is how the story ends. She's gonna turn me down and say, can't we be friends? I thought for once I couldn't go wrong. Not for long, this is how the story ends. She's gonna turn me down and say, can't we be friends? Never again, through with love and through with them. They play their games without shame, and who's to blame? I thought I saw the signal to stop. What a flop, this is how the story ends. She's gonna turn me down and say, can't we be friends? Oh, there it is. might cry, he was sigh and wonder why. I thought I saw the signal to stop. What a flop, this is how the story ends. She's gonna turn me down and say, can't we be friends? Can't we be friends? Can't we be friends? I made my play, but then she said, can't we be friends? Oh! Thank you so much, thank you so much. Once again, Mr. Brian Clancy on the alto saxophone, and that's Mr. Kenton Luck on the trombone. Let's give him a great big hand. Thank you so much. Oh, going down that same vein, this is about a guy who gets, he gets caught somewhere where he shouldn't be, and I think the girlfriend of the missus finds out, so. Jazz club? Oh, it could have been. I doubt it, though. Probably more of a seedy type of joint. Or maybe it was a lounge. A sports bar. I must confess what you say is true. I had a rendezvous with somebody new. That's the only one I ever had. Baby, baby, don't you go away mad. Now cheating shows and it never goes. You got a reason to be mad, I suppose. But she only was a passing fad. Baby, now don't you be mad. Her kind's a dime a dozen. That's not the kind I want. Who'd ever dream your cousin would wander into that restaurant? Oh, you're screwed, buddy. I must confess what you say is true. I had a rendezvous with somebody new. That's the only one I ever had. Baby, now don't you be mad. Come on. Dozen. I should have passed her by. Who'd ever dream her cousin would come along and give us the high? What are you doing here? Understand that you feel upset. What do you say that you forgive and forget? Come on and kiss me just to show you glad. Baby, baby, don't you go away mad. Understand that you're quite upset. What do you say that you forgive and forget? Come on and kiss me just to show you glad. Baby, baby, don't you go away mad. Come on, honey. She's just an old friend from college. She meant nothing to me. Baby, baby, don't you go away mad. You don't really believe I set that all up. Baby, baby, don't you go away mad. Come on, honey. I was thinking of you the whole time, I swear. Baby, baby, don't you go away mad. Thank you, thank you. That's actually a single recording that I released several years ago to a great arrangement. A lot of these arrangements are by a very good friend of mine from back in New York. I'm from New York. I've actually only been out here for a few years, and 2 of those years kind of sucked. You know, and I'm happy to say that this is actually, I've done a bunch of gigs since I've been to a lot of private events. I was at a dance club in downtown LA, but this is my first show since I left New York in late 2019. And God, I'm so happy to be back. You know, thank you so much. It feels great. And it's so good to see all you maskless faces. I've loved to see those beautiful smiles. Anyway, I can't see, so I'm going to have the piano player tell me what the next song is. Mr. Paul McDonald, everybody, my musical director. Here's a tune by another great friend of mine, a trumpet player from back in New York. He actually passed away a couple of years ago, but we were really good friends. And he wrote this arrangement for me. He was actually a professional baseball player who screwed up his arm, but got into his second love, which was music, and became a great trumpet player and a fantastic composer and arranger. And he arranged this tune for me called Mean to Me, and I always dedicate this one to my wife because she always says to me, "You're being mean to me." So, and I start singing "Mean to Me" just to lighten the mood. So that's what I had in mind. That's what inspired me for this arrangement. You're mean to me. Why must you be mean to me? Gee, honey, it seems to me you love to see me crying, and I don't know why I stay at home. Each night when you say you'll phone, you don't, and I'm left alone, singing the blues and crying. How you treat me coldly each day of the year. How you always scold me whenever somebody is near. Dear, it must be great fun to be mean to me. You shouldn't, for can't you see what you mean to me? Come on, baby, be nice. Treat me coldly each day of the year. Or you always scold me whenever somebody is near. Dear, it must be great fun to be mean to me. You shouldn't, for can't you see what you mean to me? Oh, baby, why must you be so mean to me? Be nice. Thank you so much. And it was actually the great Dean Martin that inspired me to do that, because he did a very great version of that song, and that was my inspiration for that one. But speaking of Dean Martin, I knew there was a reason I mentioned his name. This one that you'll all recognize. It's been in, it was in Ocean's 11, it was in Ocean's 12, it was in Mission Impossible, and it's one of my favorite Dean Martin tunes, and it always pleases the crowd. I love it. How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Oh, the room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. There's sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Come on, baby, do it. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. Well, I wouldn't feel any better, or I'd be sad. Oh, tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Yes, sir. Thank you so much, thank you. Let's hear it for our dancers. And on that Mean To Me song, that was Mr. Alex Solara. Andrew Solara. Solares. Andrew Solares. It's the first time he's playing with us. I even walked out in the crowd and asked his father, how do you pronounce his last name? But of course, because, you know, I'm over 60, I forgot. But you'd never know. I shouldn't have said that I'm over 60. I'm only 35. And who else did we hear on that? We heard Mr. Jason Fabus on Mean To Me. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Speaking of Dean Martin, he did this tune. He did a great version of this tune, but this is my tune, which is much better. My arrangement, which is much better than the Dean Martin arrangement of Sway. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore, or hold me close, sway me more. Or like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. Or when you dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor here, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I grow weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Or make me thrill as only you know how. sway me smooth, sway me now. Dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I grow weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Oh, make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. How sway me smooth, sway me now. You know how sway me smooth, sway me now. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We heard from Mr. Paul McDonald on the piano, my musical director for the evening. Thank you very much. We heard from my good friend, Mr. James Maselli, who I've known for 25, 30 years. He came all the way from New York to play with us tonight, but also to visit me and hang out. We've been having a good time the past couple of days, hanging out, doing some crap in LA and having fun. And who else did we heard from? Mr. Kevin Van Den Elzen on the drums. I gotta thank Kevin. When I got to this town, I really didn't know anybody, and I needed to hook up with the who's who real quick of the jazz world, and Kevin was a great help with putting me in touch with a lot of great players, including Mr. Jason Fabus and Mr. Brian Clancy, both of whom helped me tremendously with names and people I should be in contact with. And Jason also helped my friend James with the baritone saxophone, because it's not too easy to carry a baritone saxophone in the overhead on Southwest Airlines, or any airline for that matter. Right. Yes, it is. And so are you, I've been told. That's what the girls tell me. Oh my God. A good-looking guy, isn't he? We got a lot of good-looking guys in this band. Look at that, a lot of handsome bunch. Now we go back to Sinatra, and this is a classic Sinatra tune. This is one that I've been told that Sinatra, in his later years, in all his concerts, never did a concert without this particular tune. And this is a Cole Porter classic. I've got you under my skin. I have got you so deep in the heart of me. You're so deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in. I have said to myself, this affair, it ain't gonna go so well. Oh, but why should I try to resist when, baby, I know damn well that I've got you under my skin. Here we go, here we go. I would sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin, because I've got you under my skin. Build it up, come on. Sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats how it yells in my ear. Don't you know, you fools, no chance to win. Why not use your mentality, step up, wake up to reality. Just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin, 'cause I've got you under my skin. And I love everyone here tonight under my skin. Thank you very much. That's Mr. Kenton Luck. Kenton Luck on the trombone. Trombone, or as we call it, the slip horn. Here's another tune that that Sinatra did that I really liked, but I had an arrangement written of it for me, and it really cooks. This tune really cooks, and it pretty much talks about how I live my life. Let's just put it that way. I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry. I'm gonna paint the town and turn it upside down. I'm gonna live, live, live until I die. They're gonna say, what a guy. I'm gonna play for the sky. Ain't gonna miss a thing, I'm gonna have my fling. I'm gonna live, live, live until I die. Those blues will stay low, I'll make them lay low. They'll never trail over my head. I'll be a devil till I'm an angel, but until then, hallelujah, gonna dance, 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 gonna fly. I'll take my chance, riding high. Before my number's up, I'm gonna fill my cup. I'm gonna live, live, live until I die. Come on! Stay low, I'll make them lay low. They'll never trail over my head. I'll be a devil till I'm an angel, but until then, hallelujah, gonna dance. I'm gonna fly, I'll take my chance, riding high. Before my number's up, I'm gonna fill my cup. I'm gonna live, live, live until I die. Thank you. Whoa, woo. Mr. Jason Fabus once again. No egos here. No egos in this band. No, we love it though. We love it. Let go my ego. He said ego, not ego. That's for breakfast. That's it. She walks like an angel walks, and she talks like an angel talks, and her hair has a kind of curl. Yeah, to my mind, she's my kind of girl. She's wise, like an angel's wise. With eyes like an angel's eyes, and a smile kind of like a pearl. Say to my mind, she's my kind of girl. Here we go. Pretty little face, that face just knocks me off my feet. Pretty little feet, she's really sweet enough to eat. She looks like like an angel looks. And she cooks like an angel cooks. And my mind's in a kind of whirl. Yeah, to my mind, she's my kind of girl. Come on. Pretty little face, that face just knocks me off my feet. Pretty little feet, she's really sweet enough to eat. She looks like an angel looks. And she cooks sukiyaki like an angel cooks. That's you, my wife. And my mind's in a kind of whirl. Say to my mind, oh, she's my kind of girl. My girl. My girl. My girl. Thank you very much. There's my kind of girl. She's right over there. She doesn't have curly hair, but she does cook sukiyaki every now and then. Thank you very much. That was a great arrangement. What do you like? Do you like that tune? That was a good one. I like that. Thank you so much. What a great arrangement. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'm going to let the band take one. I'm going to take a little break. This band, this great band, we like to play theme songs from movies and TV. I have a lot of that stuff. We are a dance band. We do concerts and we do shows like this, but we are a dance band, a classic dance music. You know, rumbas, cha-chas, lindies. We do it all, and but we like to take theme songs and turn them into danceable numbers. And this is one of them. And I think you'll recognize this one. This is from a early '60s TV show. It's a medley. It's a rumba medley, and I think you'll recognize his first tune. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that tune. All right, what TV show? Come on. Yeah, Star Trek. And what was the, it was a medley, so there was another song in there that was a great standard, that was a great old standard. Do-do-do-dee, da-da-da-da-da. Don't you know? Oh, okay, you don't know. It's called Out of Nowhere. Star Trek Out of Nowhere was the second tune. They kind of go together, you know, Star Trek Out of Nowhere. So, you know, that's why we put them together like that. Anyway, that was from a great arranger, a great friend of mine. And we heard from Mr. James Maselli on the baritone saxophone. We heard from Mr. Jason Fabus. We heard from Mr. Kenton Luck on the trombone. Mr. Paul McDonald. Let's hear it for our wonderful bass player, Mr. Blake Estrada. Yeah. They're all wonderful. I couldn't do it without them. And he didn't even solo. All right, since we're up in the stars and flying around, we might as well do this one, which everyone will know. But this is my arrangement from my first CD of a tune called "Fly Me to the Moon," which actual name is, in other words. Thank you very much. In other words, but then people started calling it "Fly Me to the Moon," and that's stuck. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. Yeah, you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you, and I do. With song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, baby, in other words, in other words, I love you. Well, the last 10 notes were from Star Trek. Da 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 dee doo dee. Leads of the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. It's a 5-year mission to seek out new life and a new band. No, the same band. That's it. Mr. Jason Fabus once again on the fabulous Fabus on the tenor saxophone. All right, here's the tune. We're going to move into like some Bobby Darin territory. And here was a great arrangement, a great standard he did. A great standard he did. But actually, before I sing this tune, I want to take notice to a good friend of mine over there, Mr. Richie Farrelly. a little Bobby Darin story. Richie was born with a heart problem, and he had to have that repaired when he was an infant back in 1958. And it actually, Bobby Darin, if anyone knows anything about Bobby Darin, he was born and had rheumatic fever and went on to have a heart condition. Actually lost his life from a heart attack at a young age. But he started a foundation to help children get this much-needed surgery to repair the valves in their hearts. And my good friend Richie Farrelly had that surgery and actually met Bobby Darin, actually paid for his surgery when he was an infant. Let's hear it for Richie. By the way, these are all good friends of mine from New York. Oh, most of them are from New York. Guys I went to high school with us: Cheryl, Eric, Allison, Richie, and company. Thank you, guys. Richie, love you, man. Richie's been helping me restore a 1950 GMC pickup truck. He and I went to high school together. We went to a auto body and fender repair technical school out in Colorado in 1979, and then we reconnected when I moved to California, and we've become very, very close. So it's nice to have good friends out here. My friend Eric, we both got left back in 3rd grade, but he went on to be an American Airlines captain. I'm like, but I don't know what happened to me. My friend Cheryl here, she worked for the airlines as well. Allison, my good friend Allison, she was my 6th grade girlfriend, one of my first girlfriends. We dated for about 2 weeks, and I think she broke my heart. She was one of those can't we be friends things. Mean to me, all that sort of thing. Thanks for coming, guys. I really appreciate it. But anyway, here's that song, and it's a great standard that Bobby Darin did. I'm not the guy who cared about love, and I'm not the guy who cared about fortunes and such. I never cared much. Whoa, look at me now. And I never knew the technique of kissing. No, I never knew the thrill I could get from your touch. I never cared much. Oh, look at me now. I'm a new man, better than a Casanova at his best. With a new heart, a brand new start. I'm so proud I'm busting my best. So I'm the guy who turned out a lover. Yes, I'm that guy who laughed at those blue diamond rings. One of those things, oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I'm a new man, better than a Casanova at his best. With a new heart, a brand new start. I'm so proud I'm busting my best. So I'm the guy who turned out a lover. Yes, I'm that guy who laughed at those blue diamond rings. One of those things, oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Thank you. You heard that line in there. With a new heart, a brand new start. I'm so proud I'm busting my vest. That's Richie over there. Speaking of Bobby Darin, Got it. Well, if you're going to cover Bobby Darin, you got to do this one. Oh, the shark babe has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly whites. Or just a jackknife has old Mack Heath, babe, and it keeps them out of sight. Oh, you know when that shark bites with its teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. But fancy gloves, though, where's old Mack Heath, babe? So there's never a trace of red. Oh, on the sidewalk, hup, who Sunday morning, lies a body, or just oozing life. Someone sneaking round the corner. Could that someone be Mack the Knife? Oh, there's a tugboat, down by the river, don't you know? Well, cement bag, or just drooping on down. Well, that cement is just, it's there for the weight, dear. 5 will get you 10-0, Mackie's back in town. I said you hear about Louis Miller, he disappeared. After drawing out all of his hard-earned cash, and now Mack he spends just like a sailor. Could it be a Boston sunrise? Ah, Jenny Diver, ho, sweet tall tray. Look out for Miss Lily Yuck and old Lucy Brown. Oh, that line falls on the right. Now that Mackie's back in town. Ah, Jenny Diver, ho, sweet tall tray. Look out for Miss Lalilia and old Lucy Brown. Oh, that line falls on the right way. Now that Mackie's back in town. Look out, old Maggie is back. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Like I said, you can't do old Bobby Darin without that. Thank you so much. What a rhythm section. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. Eric, Kevin Van Den Elzen on the drums, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. I need a sip of water. What are we doing? All right. This next tune, it's a great, one of my favorite songs. And this was a tune that Sinatra did. And my favorite arrangement of it was from the Sinatra at the Sands album. It was a live album that was recorded in 1965 at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, with the Count Basie Orchestra and Quincy Jones as the musical director. Did I get that right? Yes, I did. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But this is one of my all-time favorite songs, and I guess I've had to say this to a lot of relations in my life, one way or another, or they had to say it to me. But don't worry about me. I'll get along. Just you forget about me. Be happy, my love. Just say that our little show is over, and so the story ends. Why not call it a day in a sensible way, and we'll remain friends. Look out for yourself, should be the rule. You just give your heart and your love to whoever you love. Girl, don't you be a fool. Baby, why stop and cling to some fading thing that used to be? Now if you can't forget, oh, don't you worry about me. Come on! Come on! Hit it! Baby, why stop and cling to some losing thing that used to be? Now if you can't forget, don't you worry about me. Thank you. Let's pick it up a little bit. I said I gave away my age a while ago, but I'm feeling kind of young right now. Younger. You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm just a crazy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots running around the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, because you make me feel so young. You make me young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a crazy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce that moon just like a toy balloon, because you and I are just like a couple of tots running around the meadow, grabbing up all those getting any younger, am I? Can't even hold on to my glasses. Oh, it hurts when I bend down. Now here's a tune that was a tune that was inspired by another great singer who you never would have thought was a great singer, but he was. And before he was Ricky Ricardo in I Love Lucy, he was Desi Arnaz, the boy singer in the Xavier Cugat Orchestra back in the 1930s and early 40s. And this was a tune that he did, and I really like. It's got a rumba beat, and it's called Perhaps, 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 or Quizás, Quizás, Quizás. You won't admit you love me, and so how am I ever to know? You only tell me, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. A million times I've asked you, and then I've asked you over again. You only answer, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. If you can't make your mind up, we'll never get started. And I don't want to wind up being parted, broken-hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. But if you don't, dear, confess. And please don't tell me, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Swing! Admit you love me, and so how am I ever to know? You only tell me, quizás, quizás, quizás. A million times I've asked you, and then I've asked you over again. You only answer, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. If you can't make your mind up, we'll never get started. And I don't want to wind up being parted, so broken-hearted. So if you really love me, say yes. But if you don't, dear, confess. And please don't tell me, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. Thank you very much. All right, the last CD I recorded was kind of a nod to the great Nat King Cole, and I picked some tunes that he did with the Nat King Cole Trio. And he actually did an album in the late 1950s, early 60s called After the Midnight Sessions, where he kind of went back to his Nat King Cole Trio days and got some great guys together and did this wonderful album. And these are some of the tunes from that. Or this is one of the tunes from that CD, but arranged for me and the Five Horns. Oh, you promised me you come back. I promised to wait. But I was a little too lonely, and you were a little too late. Too many long nights alone, or not even a date. So I got a little too lonely, and now you're a little too late. You never would write, you never would call. When I had the blues, you were having a ball. You thought that I'd be here to run to. Now I'm gonna do to you what I was done to. Too bad about you, my friend. Oh, this could have been great. So I was a little too lonely, and you were a little too late. Come on, come on. To wait, but I was a little too lonely, and you were a little too late. Too many long nights alone, or not even a day. So now I'm a little too lonely, and you were a little too late. Dig it! You never would write, you never would call. When I had the blues, you were having a ball. Thought that I'd be here to run to. Now I'm gonna do to you what I was done to. Too bad about you, my friend. Oh, this could have been great. So I was a little too lonely, and you were a little too late. I was a little too lonely, and you were a little too late. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Sticking with the Nat King Cole. Here's a tune you all know. Everybody knows this tune. Everybody knows this one. Because it's filled with love. And this was one of Nat King Cole's most famous recordings, most popular recordings, or may I say one of his most sold recordings. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that I adore. Can love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Come on. is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. He is very, very extraordinary. He is even more than anyone that I adore. Again, love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. You know, love was made for me and you. Come on, love was made for me and you. Thank you. That one goes out to all of you. Where is he? Where's my sound guy? Can I get a little more monitor? Going deaf a little, yeah.
Can I get less 737?
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, I probably could use a little more in this monitor here. Sticking with the Nat King Cole. Here was a medley I did on the same CD that last tune came from. Is anybody familiar with the tune Nature Boy? Yes. Well, I did a medley of Nature Boy and another great tune that a lot of people don't know that Nat King Cole did, called The Lonely One. So this is a medley of The Lonely One and Nature Boy. Quiet boy they call the lonely one. There's sorrow in his face and sadness in his eyes. And if you look into the heart within it's been deceived by broken vows and lies. Is it good to have pride with longing to hide all your heartaches and fears? Is it wise to be cold and to struggle to hold back the tears? If you could only see the boy they call the lonely one, you'll find it's been deceived. The lonely one is me. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far over land and sea. A little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Is it good to have pride with a longing to hide all your heartaches and fears? Is it wise to be cold and to struggle to hold back the tears? If you could only see the boy they call the lonely one, you'll know that since you're gone, the lonely one is me. You'll know that since you're gone, the lonely one is me. Thank you very much. A little too loud now over here in this thing. Well, we're getting close to that time. We almost got through the whole set here. We're gonna have to cut it. Here's a tune. I usually don't do one ballad after another, but this is a tune that I really love. It's not a goodbye tune or a farewell tune. It kind of means we'll see you all again somewhere, someday, somehow. And you know, if you've ever had a loss in your life, this is something you could reflect to. But I won't say anything more after that. I'll start crying. No fears. Remember, there's always tomorrow. So what if we have to part? We'll be together again. Your kiss, your smile, our memories I'll treasure forever. So try thinking with your heart. We'll be together again. Now there'll be times when I know you'll be lonesome, and times when I know you'll be sad. Don't let temptation surround you, and don't let the blues make you bad. Someday, some way, we both have a lifetime before us, for parting is not goodbye. Now there'll be times when I know you'll be lonesome. Times when I know you'll be sad. Don't let temptation surround you, and don't let the blues make you bad. Someday, some way, we both have a lifetime before us, for parting is not goodbye. We'll be together again. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have been a wonderful audience. It's been our pleasure to perform for you guys tonight. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, when you hear I Love Lucy, it's time to put the kids to bed. Don't put the booty pajamas on now. Gotham City Swingers, everybody. Jason Fabus on the tenor saxophone. Brian Clancy. Mr. James Maselli, my very good friend. Andrew Saladas. I think I got it right that time. Mr. Kenton Luck. Mr. Blake Estrada on the bass. Mr. Paul McDonald on the piano. Kevin Van Den Elzen on the drums. Let's hear it. You know who I am now. Hope to see you again. Happy Father's Day. Let's hear it for the band. Thank you so much. God bless you all. It has been a pleasure. Stand up, guys. Stand up. Nothing like getting them to bow all at once.